Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for your interest in the Brigham and Women's Obstetric Anesthesia Fellowship Program. My name is Sharon Reale, and I am the Obstetric Fellowship Program Director. I hope that this video gives you a chance to meet some of our wonderful faculty members and really gives you a sense for what makes our program so special. You'll hear more about the groundbreaking research going on in our division, the innovative fellowship curriculum we have in store for you, as well as the wide breadth and depth of complex patients that we care for daily.
Strengths of the Brigham OB Anesthesia Fellowship Program are that we can offer a complete experience for the fellows. And that means not just clinical care and what we like to think as clinical expertise, but academic expertise, research expertise, and administrative expertise, meaning the administration of running a large, busy obstetric anesthesia unit. Academics involves teaching, both of other fellows, residents, nurses, midwives, obstetricians, and patients, so all aspects of teaching. Research involves all aspects of research, and our projects are routinely presented at the SOAP meeting, the Society for Obstetric Anesthesia and Perinatology, as well as the ASA, the American Society of Anesthesiologists, annual meeting.
I would say the biggest strength is the community here, as in all of our attendings and also the residents as well. They form a very supportive and I'd say a tight-knit system where you never feel alone when you're working with, or even at night or during the day, or any questions you might have.
I think one of the most important skills that our fellows gain from their fellowship training is the ability to independently and confidently manage some incredibly complex patients. We take care of some patients that have disorders that truly are only seen at quaternary care centers like our own, and our fellows become incredibly comfortable in managing these patients. Our fellows also have quite a bit of dedicated non-clinical research time, and I think the ability to initiate, conduct, and see to the finish innovative research projects are another important skill that our fellows gain from their training.
The most important skills fellows, I think, gain from this program range and occur in a few different areas. Clinically, our fellows are exposed to some of the most complicated obstetric patients, and they're involved in management from planning at early time of conception to at the time of delivery. Additionally, because of the trainees that we have, you also learn how to supervise on labor and delivery. How do you teach? How do you teach a resident how to perform an epidural safely? How do you teach a resident how to start to think critically about what to anticipate in future steps? And in addition to learning some tangible skills from a teaching and supervising standpoint, you learn how to manage a busy labor and delivery service. The role of a fellow is not one of a senior resident. It's a role of junior faculty. And with that in mind, you evolve over the course of the year from this training and direct supervision role to an education role, and simultaneously start to cultivate whatever your interest might be in the field. So as a result, you come out really getting a sense of what does it mean to be part of an obstetric anesthesia team, and wherever you go from here, you can take that learning and apply it to your own interests, regardless of what context you work in.
The most important skills that fellows develop throughout their year depends really on what their interests are. For example, they can engage in really meaningful clinical research with the support of a really robust research assistant team and statisticians. If they're interested in leadership skills, they can be directly involved in multidisciplinary committee work and unit-based teamwork. They can develop their skills as educators and mentors through working directly with our really strong resident class as they rotate through OB anesthesia. And all fellows are exposed to a really solid curriculum in research and clinical OB anesthesia throughout the year.
Here at the Brigham, we have a long tradition of supporting clinical research. Our fellows have gone to present at many national and international conferences, won many awards, and advanced the study of women's health. If you choose Brigham, there are multiple opportunities to get involved in research. We do prospective randomized controlled trials, we do database research, and we also do basic science research. Research infrastructure, including research assistants, statisticians, data analysts who help with the project. Our attendings are experienced investigators who mentor many fellows in their path to research excellence.
I think what Brigham and Women stands out for is the fact that we are the largest program in the country. We have 5 fellows per year, and that really just adds to all the benefits I've mentioned in terms of creating camaraderie and teamwork between fellows throughout the year.
So the thing that really differentiates us from all the other programs in the country are the people. And in terms of investing in the people, we have a long legacy of creating individuals that go on to become directors of OB anesthesia, or at least a significant part of their anesthesia departments. There is no other program in the country that has as many SOAP presidents, Ostheimer Awards, Gertie Marks Award winners, Fair Scholarship winners.
Before starting residency, or before starting fellowship, I have read about landmark trials and landmark papers in the obstetric anesthesia world. But then I come to work for this fellowship, and I'm surrounded by the people who wrote those articles, by Dr. Lawrence Sen, by Dr. Sharon Reale, Dr. Michaela Farber, Dr. Bill Kamen. These are landmark figures in the obstetric anesthesia world, and you work with them on a day-to-day basis. They become not only your colleagues, but your friends, and you're able to talk to them about anything clinically, anything research-oriented. And that's, I think, something that's quite unique to our obstetric anesthesia program, is that you are surrounded by huge figures in the obstetric anesthesia field, and they are your friends. And that's a unique aspect of our anesthesia department.
Hands down, the best part of being a part of our Brigham OB anesthesia division is the people. We have some incredible mentors, educators, researchers, and clinicians who just are wonderful human beings. When you're a part of our division, you will sort of feel that you're family, and this is something that you'll notice immediately upon starting fellowship.
The best part of being part of this OB anesthesia division is the food. No, actually there is food, but family. I think our division, we all care for each other. It's a wonderful division where we help each other out.
Every year we take our fellows on a tour of historical sites related to anesthetics in the Boston area. We really are like a family. And once you're a Brigham and Women's Anesthesia Fellow, you're always part of our family. After you graduate, we stay in touch with our fellows for years, if not decades, after graduation.
We're extremely compassionate as a group about OB anesthesia and the culture that we have.
The best part about being part of this division of OB anesthesia is the fact that we have very, very strong commitments to each other.
Obviously, I love the people. I love my fellow colleagues, my attending colleagues. I love the residents that we work with. And that's something that's a unique benefit of working within our department.
What else would I like our prospective fellows to know? The decision to do additional training is not an easy one. And so it's just equally as important that the year is meaningful as it is fun. And I would say for a year of additional training where you're learning a tremendous amount and you are working hard, this is also a year where you develop deep, meaningful relationships and have fun with your colleagues. And if anything, this is a place of growth and evolution, and not necessarily stagnancy or repeating what you've done in residency. So this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity in a lot of ways, because you have this mix to be yourself, to enjoy your colleagues, and learn how to take care of these women and lay the foundation to do so in your career moving forward.
I'm someone who didn't have family in the area and wasn't familiar with Boston and came here for training. And there are lots of transplants like me who end up coming here for training, and it's a really wonderful city, wonderful place to live, and a really a truly wonderful place to receive your training, especially in OB anesthesia.
Thanks again for viewing this video and for your interest in our program, and we look forward to meeting you.